Words spoken from mouths of fire. Fire so hot that lips drips blue flames, yes, words. See, every word that the prophet spoke, I know people had to conceive the idea that they were crazy, but little did they know that through each word, the prophets were slowly conceiving a baby. For instance, Isaiah. He said his name shall be called the Wonderful. And I don't even know if he knew he was speaking of a sign. Abraham, a man who tattooed faith so deep into his epidermis that faith infected his whole bloodline. Fire. And Elijah called down from the sky, baptized in the flame with false prophets who knew they couldn't prophesy. Consider this, Moses. He didn't tell you that every time the staff came up to the ground, it literally left a residue of miracle whip laying all around it. Miracles whipped into an living vessel. Bottle related. Hosea. See, I don't know how he did it. Because every time we go to the malls and the movies, I know dudes be in the back snicker and said, yep, she did it. But he exemplified a grace that just could not be diminished. David. See, David had a lot of haters. Until that day, he slingshot warrior into Goliath's face. He was fearless with the beast pup inside of him. See, Saul couldn't feast as he was beside of him. Because when David would flick that heart, a beast slayer would manifest. Saul would flip-flop and turn, and demons would come out of him. So, who's providing? I think you missed the story, so sit back and please open up your eyes. See, our Savior was manifesting. He wasn't even born yet. So I asked, how did he come into existence? When the manifestations of this power was temporarily being suspended on the credit cards of prices that the prophets just did not pay. It's almost like every day you will write a check that had a stamp that said price paid. Price paid. But all of this happened before his birth ever came into existence. And he's the only person I know that can finish something he hadn't even started yet. And we never even owned our lives for the days that we stepped into sin, so we couldn't even bargain it. But our God had a plan from the beginning.
Thank you, Lord.
You see, every word that was spoken out of the mouths of the prophets, it manifested on the earth. Then God went into the Spirit, grabbed those characteristics, and recreated his own word. So our God created himself in the physical from the genes of everybody else, then took those words that were spoken to the earth and collapsed them into himself. So now you have a son that's also a father of himself. He lost everything so that through his own death, he can gain everything.
Thank you.
And redeem his sons back to himself. That's the gospel. Simply us being bought